Good day, everyone. I am Ariza K. Chavez Magistrado, your third reporter from Group 3 Proteins. I am going to tackle about the essential amino acid. So every amino acid has its own unique structure and reactivity, and it's the variation in these R groups that determines the characteristics of the molecule that forms when a bunch of these amino acids join together. Some of these amino acids human can't make on their own, so we have to eat them in our diet. They are called essential amino acids. An essential amino acid is a standard amino acid needed for protein synthesis that must be obtained from dietary sources because the human body cannot synthesize it in adequate amounts from other substances. There are 9 essential amino acids for adults, and a 10th one is needed for growth in children. First, we have arginine, which is used in the biosynthesis of proteins. Note that arginine is required for growth in children but is not an essential amino acid for adults. Examples of foods with arginine are walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds, and peanuts. The next essential amino acid is the phenylalanine, which is needed for the synthesis of proteins, catecholamines, and melanin. Phenylalanine helps the body use other amino acids as well as proteins and enzymes. The body converts phenylalanine to tyrosine, which is necessary for specific brain functions. Phenylalanine is in dairy, meat, poultry, soy, fish, beans, and nuts. Next, we have histidine, which is used in growth, repair of damaged tissues, and making blood cells. So, histidine supports the central nervous system, enhances immunity, and assists in tissue repair, maintenance of pH, and synthesizes the hemoglobin. Meat, fish, poultry, nuts, seeds, and whole grains contains large amount of histidine. Next essential amino acid is isoleucine. This is a branched chain amino acids critical in physiological functions of the body. Isoleucine promotes muscle recovery and repair, aids in blood clotting and wound healing, and regulates energy and blood sugar levels. Isoleucine is plentiful in meat, fish, poultry, eggs, cheese, lentils, nuts, and seeds. Next, we have threonine, which is used to treat various nervous system disorders. Threonine is necessary for healthy skin and teeth as it is a component in tooth enamel, collagen, and elastin. It helps aid fat metabolism and may be beneficial for people with indigestion, anxiety, and mild depression. Cottage cheese and wheat germ contain high quantities of threonine. Another essential amino acid is leucine, which stimulates protein synthesis and reduce protein breakdown. Leucine helps regulate blood sugar levels and aids the growth and repair of muscle and bones. It is also necessary for wound healing and the production of growth hormone. Dairy, soy, beans, and legumes are sources of leucine. Next essential amino acid is lysine. It helps the body absorb calcium and in formation of collagen. Lysine assists muscle tissue growth and repair, aids in the synthesis of collagen and the absorption of calcium, boosts the immune system, and helps ward off viruses. Lysine is in egg, meat, soy, black beans, quinoa, and pumpkin seeds. Another essential amino acid is methionine, which synthesizes new proteins. Methionine initiates protein synthesis, detoxes the body of lead and mercury, helps the liver metabolize fats, assists in the absorption and bioavailability of selenium and zinc, and act as one of the main sources of the sulfur in the body. Methionine is in egg, grains, nuts, and seeds. Next is tryptophan. It helps make melatonin and serotonin. Tryptophan is necessary for proper growth in infants and is a precursor of serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that regulates appetite, sleep, mood, and pain. Also, melatonin also regulates sleep. Tryptophan is in most high-protein foods including wheat germ, cottage cheese, chicken, and turkey. The last essential amino acid that we have is valine, which helps stimulate muscle growth and regeneration and is involved in energy production. Valine is essential for mental focus, muscle coordination, and emotional calm. People may use valine supplement for muscle growth, tissue repair, and energy. Valine is in soy, cheese, peanuts, mushrooms, whole grains, and vegetables. You can see here the structures of the essential amino acids, which is the arginine, phenylalanine, histidine, isoleucine, threonine, leucine, lysine, methionine, tryptophan, and valine. The human body can synthesize small amounts of some of the essential amino acids, but not enough to meet its needs, especially in the case of growing children. So we have here the three types of dietary proteins. Complete dietary protein is a protein that contains all of the essential amino acids in the same relative amount in which the body needs them. A complete dietary protein may or may not contain all of the non-essential amino acids. Protein from animal sources is usually complete dietary protein. Casein from milk and protein found in meat, fish, and eggs are complete dietary proteins. The next type is the incomplete dietary protein. It is a protein that does not contain one or more adequate amounts of essential amino acids relative to the body's needs. Associated with the term incomplete dietary protein is the term limiting amino acid. A limiting amino acid is an essential amino acid that is missing or present in inadequate amounts in an incomplete dietary protein. Protein from plant sources tend to be incomplete dietary protein. With plant proteins, three amino acids are often limiting. First is the lysine that is in wheat, rice, oats, and corn. Next is the methionine that is in beans and peas, and tryptophan that is in corn and beans. Note that both corn and beans have two limiting amino acids. Soy is the only common plant protein that is a complete dietary protein. There is one common incomplete dietary protein that comes from animal sources. It is the gelatin, a protein in which tryptophan is the limiting amino acid. The third and the last type of dietary protein is the complementary dietary protein. It is the combination of two or more incomplete dietary proteins that provide an adequate amount of all essential amino acids relative to the body's needs. A mix of plant proteins generally provide high quality or complete protein. Rice by itself is an incomplete dietary protein as well as beans. A serving of rice and beans provides all of the essential amino acids by protein complementation. That's all for my report. I hope you understand the essential amino acids and learn to my discussion. That's all. Thank you.